So we're back here at Diamond Point, and the craziest thing happened the last time we were here before we left. It was about 7 o'clock, and we were just about wrapping up when off in that direction we heard a wolf howl. And we thought, oh, that's a bit too close for comfort, so we decided to leave. And then not too long after that, a couple more howls, and then off in this direction, another wolf howling maybe 50 to 100 feet from us. So there was a wolf pack, and we found out later on after looking it up, they're gray wolves. And there are two packs that are in this region, and they were probably hunting us. So we kind of took off and booked it down that way. And we found that later on, you don't want to run away from wolves. You want to kind of walk away because their hunter instinct kicks in and they will chase you. So next time, don't run away. Well, this time we also brought protection as well. So lesson learned. Sometimes if you're here late and nobody's around, sometimes they're wolves.
So this is the wolf I was talking about at Payson, and as of February 27th of this year, there's about 115 of them, and yes, they're an endangered species. And one thing we learned about endangered species is that if you're going to if you're threatened with bodily harm, injury, or potential death, then yes, you can kill an endangered species, but you need to prove that you were in imminent danger. So there is that. So we do bring protection now for this just in case. And a couple of things. This wolf is roughly 26 to 32 inches at the shoulder, which means at its back, it's going to come up to about your waist. They're pretty big. So you want to be really careful with these guys. So this is pretty accurate as far as what I can tell about predator-prey instinct. You don't want to run. Don't run away from wolves because it makes you look like prey and their hunter instinct will kick in. Don't stare the animal down. You want to look in their direction to let them know you see them, but you don't want to look directly into their eyes because they might think of it as a challenge or a threat. Don't turn your back on them because they're going to look for any weakness in a group, whether it be your back turned or small animals or younger people or older people. It's how they would normally hunt in the wild. That's what they would go for. Make yourself appear scary, shout, throw stones, raise your arms over your head. Now what this is you want to give them the impression that you could hurt them. And in a game of food versus injury, they weigh that very seriously. Because if you're hurt in the wild, you could die. So what they will do is if you're too much of a risk, they will leave you alone. Or not attack you, which gives you what you need to slowly back away and get to safety in your vehicle or to get just to safety. Let's see. You could also, if you're stuck in a place, if you're stuck in an area and you can't find a way out, you want to keep your back toward an object like a tree or a stone so they can't get you from behind. You can also climb a tree because I don't believe they can climb, but be prepared to stay there for a while because they're hunting. Don't look scared or fall. This will encourage an attack because they're looking for a moment of weakness. And I've heard that this is not actually true. You don't want to curl into a ball because they're not going to stop mauling you if you're in a ball. So that's one thing I would probably ignore from this list.